On this channel, I have reviewed probably hundreds of women's Amazon fashion clothing items. Many of them that I have tried fall into a couple of different categories of things that now when I'm looking on Amazon, I just sort of scroll past and I don't even consider because I know I just kind of have an idea of what they're going to look like in real life. So today I'm going to go through a list of these items I would call maybe kind of like red flags, although that's a little dramatic, but just categories of things that I've seen show up on Amazon that I just don't even really try anymore. My disclaimer here is that these are just things that I tend to scroll past. So if you like these things, just buy them and try them and let me know. So let's get started with the first category, which is shapeless shirts shown with a front tuck or a hand in the pocket pose. This one isn't necessarily Amazon exclusive because I think a lot of different brands do this because this is just how the clothes look the nicest. The examples I have here are just sort of tops that would probably take on your shape. They're not going to offer any sort of structure. And it seems like they're always shown either with a front tuck, which some fashion trendy people are saying we're not doing anymore, or with a hand in the pocket that is just lifting up part of the shirt partially to make it look more flattering. All these examples that I'm showing are not necessarily things that I have purchased. They're just kind of, as I was scrolling through Amazon, things that I would see and think like, okay, well, let's think about what that's actually going to look like. If I front tuck it, maybe it would match the picture and that's fine. Or if I always have one hand in my pocket and the other one, what? Can't think of the lyric. Hailing a taxi cab. That's what the other hand is doing for the Alanis fans. Anyway, these shapeless front tucked kind of shirts, I haven't had a lot of luck on Amazon. Alternatively, I will put some examples of shirts that are not shown with this front tuck sort of thing that I've actually had some luck with. You can see the entirety of the shirt. You can see what the bottom cuff looks like. And these items I have actually purchased and really like them. The next category of items that I just tend to sort of scroll past are anything really modeled by this lady. This woman is all over Amazon. You cannot get away from her. She has tried on practically every other item on the Amazon fashion page. You only can ever see half of her face. And now that I'm showing you examples, the next time you go on Amazon, you're going to see her if you have not realized this already. She has a couple of different earrings, a couple different necklaces she wears, and she's always doing the same pose and you can never see her eyes, but it's always her. You can tell by her chiseled jawline and her bright smile. And I actually decided I wanted to know what the rest of her looked like. So I quick put her into some AI, Google AI thing. And here's what the rest of her looks like in case you were wondering for the next time you see her on your Amazon scroll. I don't really have anything against this woman or this likeness of this woman or whatever you want to call this. It's very AI. Like, obviously, she's not modeling all of these things. It's just this picture and they throw the shirt on. And so you just have to be a little leery about that's not the actual item. It's a AI image of the item on an AI image of a woman. And she's also often wearing these long sleeve sort of shapeless front tucked shirts that we were just talking about, which I'm already leery of. So if it's her wearing it, it's like a double red flag for me. So just take that into account when you're ordering these things and make sure it's got free returns, which most things on Amazon do. Speaking of AI, of course I am leery, and you probably are too, of anything just super oddly AI created. So like here are some examples of some just really oddly AI created images. You just really can't trust the picture of the clothing on this person or on this picture. You just really have to go into the reviews, if they have any reviews, and then look at pictures of real people wearing these items to get a good, idea of what they actually look like. Because you're not really going to get a great idea by looking at these images. This next one may be upsetting to some, but just a personal preference. I was realizing this recently when I was at an airport and I was just kind of sitting there watching, looking at what people wear, getting ideas or whatever. And I just started to notice that a lot of the things that people were wearing, I had either tried before on Amazon or just looked very Amazon. I don't really have anything against Amazon. I'm very optimistic. I even just ordered a bunch of holiday sort of party, glitzy stuff to try for a video, and I tried very hard to find things that I thought would actually look good. So we'll see when I make that. Make sure to subscribe, just because you should be subscribed and so you can watch that video. I was just noticing that some people had these sort of like color blocked shirts or duo patterned tops, and they just looked very Amazon or very like cheap. I don't want to say that, but that's what I'm thinking, so I'm gonna say it. It's like they take the pattern of the shirt and they just take all their scraps of whatever they have from whatever they're making and put it, you know, lay it down and cut those out. I know that's not like necessarily, it's not all manually cut out, but anyway, and then just throw them together and make shirts. And that's how they come up with like 58 different colors for a shirt, because it's all the scraps. I don't know. That's probably not true, but that's what it feels like sometimes when you look at these combinations. So these are just items that I tend to scroll past. I would much rather have a solid or just a solid color, I think, unless it's put together really nicely. There's exceptions, of course, but as a general rule, these color blocked sort of things like the examples I'm showing on the screen it's not good for me. I don't like those. The next thing you should be leery of, this might trick you. This might have tricked me before and I didn't even know it. The relaxed coffee cup. These women have their Amazon clothing on and they trick you into thinking they're feeling very relaxed because they're all carrying a coffee cup, a to-go coffee cup. I don't know if I call this a red flag, but this is just something I've noticed too. And I don't know about you, but I am not a coffee out and about all the time kind of person. If I am getting a to-go coffee cup, I either am late to somewhere and I didn't have time to just make my own coffee because that's what I prefer to do, or I'm going out shopping for the day and it's just this special treat of a coffee, or where I got a gift card and it's a special time and I have a coffee. So to me, the to-go coffee cup represents like relaxation and a fun day and you know, I'm having a good time. I got my coffee cup. I'm relaxed. I guess. That's just me. But so when I see all these coffee cups all over Amazon, I just think, are they trying to make it look like so effortless with their, you know, their Starbucks, but it doesn't actually say Starbucks because they probably can't do that. What do you think? Do you see a to-go coffee cup as being a relaxing thing? Or is that like, I'm in a hurry and I just have to have my coffee, so it's not a relaxing thing? I don't know. Anyway, the coffee cup, just watch for it. You'll start to notice it. Another thing that I just tend to sort of scroll past and not even try anymore are textured items that don't actually have a texture to them. It's just like a screen printed texture onto a plain shirt. Here are some examples, and all the examples actually seem to have the same exact screen print on them. So they're just using the same pattern, just boom, however it works. I'm not a screen printer, but you can just kind of tell by looking at them that it's not a woven knit plaid or pattern. It's just a screen print. And I've tried these and I don't think they look that great in person. They kind of just look like they're an inexpensive Amazon item to me. You can tell that these items are made like this because on the inside, it will just be white fabric and then all the, print is on the outside. I did scroll through and try and find some examples on Amazon of items that do look like a woven knit or a woven plaid, so that they are there. And anytime I see this other sort of screen printed plaid looking thing, I just kind of scroll past. That's a red flag for me. And that's what this video is. If you want to see some videos where I'm sharing things that I have found that I do like from Amazon and that I would recommend, I will put a playlist of those videos right here. Thank you so much for watching. Happy shopping, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.